All the content on this channel is for education or entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always remember to conduct your own research. So in today's video, I wanted to run through my net worth tracking spreadsheet, and I've created this myself over the last couple of weeks just so I can track everything in one place and I can see exactly what's working, what's not working. For example, I can't see a place where I've got all my portfolios in one place apart from this spreadsheet. And I think it's great for motivation to keep you involved with everything that you're doing, and it's going to keep you motivated all the way. And that's the reason why I made this spreadsheet. And I can see what's working. I can see weaknesses in my portfolios. I just think it's great. And you really need to track your net worth. If you really want to grow your income or grow your wealth over time, you need to be tracking all your net worth in one place. And I think people who don't do that, you can't motivate yourself as much to keep going and carry on. That's why I love snowball analytics. That's why I love tracking on spreadsheets. Like everything I do, it's either on a portfolio tracker or it's on a spreadsheet for this reason. And it's because you really need to track everything that you do down to the last penny, in my personal opinion. All your income, all your wealth, all your assets, even if you've got like hard assets like crypto, they all need to be tracked in one place. And it's a reason why I love spreadsheets as well. So guys, if it's something you're interested in, it all automatically updates itself. You just type the numbers in, it'll do all the work itself. You'll see, I'll show you it bit by bit anyway. But if anyone wants it, just leave me a comment below and I can post a spreadsheet for people who actually want to use it. So let's get right into it. This is my net worth spreadsheet. It's nothing fancy, but it does the trick. You put your numbers in, what you've got. These can all be changed, so you can change, let's say you want UK taxable, you can do that. And then what it does is it actually transforms it onto the summary. So you type all your numbers in, the summary calculates all your net worth for the month, your total monthly income, your annual income. It breaks down all your assets, so what you want to track, all these are changeable, and then it will change it in the asset mix as well. And then you can see it all by charts. You can see your net worth over time. You can see your monthly income by source. And then you can see the mix of your assets. It's nothing fancy. It's just something that I knocked together. And if people would like it, just let me know in the comments below. So we'll run through it and I'll tell you the reasons why. The reason why I love it is because you can see the numbers going up month on month and it keeps you absolutely motivated to keep going, in my personal opinion. Just look at my UK ISA. In August it was 42,000, September 45,000, October 46,000, and October I've not actually put any more money into my UK ISA. That's just gone up naturally on its own because the markets have gone up all through the reinvestment that I've been doing. And you can see it within the monthly income going up 1,000, 1,040, 1,300. And then you look at the annual income. So let me show you, for example, if you remove this, it removes that. And then you just put the number back in, 1,320, and then it updates your annual income. It's same with any portfolio. So the portfolio value, if you got rid of that portfolio value there, it takes it off the number of your total assets. So it tots it all up for you. Like I said, I'm not special with spreadsheets or anything. They're fairly easy to do yourself. Anyone who's used Excel will be able to do this. But for those who aren't very good with Excel, if you do want it, just let me know in the comments. UK ISA annual income was 12,000, then 12.5. And now we're at 15,840. My target is 24,000 for the annual income of the UK ISA. So we are slowly heading towards my target now, which is great. I want it all to be withdrawable income to pay my bills. And then I started a growth portfolio when we started the Yield Max portfolio. The reason for that was because I wanted to use the high yield dividends for good use. I didn't want to reinvest it back in to the asset because I'm not really picking assets that are going to decay that much over time, apart from a couple of the assets which may have a bit of NAV erosion less. But apart from that, I wanted to invest it all into growth. Every month you can see the dividends are actually growing on the UMAX portfolio. I'm reinvesting all those dividends back into the UK growth portfolio. All these portfolios are growing over time, and that's my strategy that I'm using. The UK ISA gets reinvested back into itself. Any dividends from the US portfolio goes into the growth portfolio, and then it all snowballs, becomes this snowball rolling down. It gets bigger, and the growth also gets bigger at the same time, because the growth assets, I think the dividend yield on the growth portfolio is like 0.3%. So it's all majorly high beta growth names. So the growth's gone from 500 in August to 940 in September to 1,730 in August. Next up is the UMAX portfolio. They all have high yield names in here, all for big high cash flow, but these assets tend to not erode as much as the UK assets that we've seen so far. So this portfolio started at 30,000 in August. It's now at 32,447 in September, and in October it's at 33,805. So the monthly income, this is all in pounds, by the way, guys. Every single thing is in pounds. The ones that were in dollars, like the US portfolio, you've got to convert to pounds because I wanted to keep it all the same currency. So the US portfolio monthly income was 1,000 in August. In September, it was 1,500. And then in October, it's 1,600. So that equates to the annual income of 12,000 in August, 18,000 in September, and 19,200 in October. And then we go on to the crypto portfolio. I just set daily buys up on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's just going to slowly buy it over time. This is something what's very long term. I am not thinking about the price of crypto now or next year or the year after that. I'm thinking of the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum in 10 years time. And that is it. I'm not bothered about plowing thousands and thousands into it. It's just a small daily buy, buying crypto. When it gets big enough, it goes into my hard wallet, and then that is it. So yeah, it'll slowly build itself over time. As you can see, just over 3 months, I've got about £500 worth in there. August, it was £200. September was £443.44. And then October, this is £552.21. Right now, this portfolio is actually in the positive, even though Bitcoin and Ethereum has been going up and down. So I'm actually in the positive, maybe 5%, which I'm very surprised at, because I thought when they do rip up, like, I'll probably be negative. Look at the total assets and how they've grown over the last 3 months. As you can see, the total assets in August were 72,700. In September, there were £79,184. And then in October, there were £82,993. So I have no liabilities whatsoever. I have no margin, no. So my net worth is my net worth. That is it. Maybe when I get Todd on the channel, we'll be messaging again back and forwards. I think he's going to come on for an interview very soon. And I think he is going to try and sway me into using margin. And it's going to be very educational. But until then, I'm really happy with no liabilities, no debt, nothing like that. I'm happy this way. Maybe it's my personal way of doing things, but for me, I like no margin, no liabilities. So the total assets is the net worth then, because there's no liabilities. So the total monthly income for August was 2,000, for September 2,542, then for October was 2,920. The annual in August was 24,000. The annual in September was 30,504, and then the annual for October was 35,040. So as you can see, the annual income is actually compounding and compounding now, because we're buying income generating assets, but also the growth is compounding because we're using the dividends and we're buying growth with it. So the net worth will be going up over time, and that is going to be the main key. All these portfolios together, really snowballing, getting that snowballing rolling down the hill. And that is my main target. And the target for this year, maybe near Christmas, is going to be 100,000. I really want to hit 100K. That is going to be like the turnover point for me. That's going to be like my massive achievement, what I've been working towards this last 2 years. Or 3 years, let's say. So let's have a quick look at the summary then. So as you can see, the latest month is October 2025. It automatically puts your net worth in here. So £82,993.69. So total monthly income latest, 2,920. Then it shows you your annual income for the latest, £35,040. And then it gives you an asset breakdown of all your portfolios. I just really love this because you can see all your assets, all your net worth for your assets in one place. You can see the mix, the percentages right here, your monthly income by source, and then your net worth over time. So let's go to the asset breakdown and have a quick look. The UK ISA net worth is £46,905.86. UK taxable, which is, that should say UK growth, £1,730.40. And then we have the US Yield Max portfolio, which is £33,805.22. And then we have the crypto portfolio, which is £552.21. And all that added together equals the net worth of which is £82,993.69, because I have no liabilities like we've just spoke about. You can see where you get your monthly income source from. As you can see, the red line is the US Yield Max monthly income, and the blue line is the UK ISA monthly income. So you can see exactly where your monthly income is coming from. And then you can see your net worth. I've created this line because it's just started. As more months come, it'll be a gradual line going up. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping. We don't want his net worth to go down over time. We want his net worth to keep going up. And then as you can see, I have set some targets for my asset mix right now. So my asset mix right now, I want US 50%. I want the UK income to be 20%. I want crypto just to be 2% of my portfolio. So that's hard crypto assets, not any crypto related stock market funds, just hard crypto. And then growth assets, I want 28%. So eventually it's 30% in growth, 20% in UK income, and then 50% in the US income. So as you can see right now, I've got 1% in crypto, 56% in the UK, and 41% in the US Yield Max portfolio. And then UK growth is only 2% right now. So we've got a lot of growth to happen within the growth portfolio. The UK ISA seems to be doing its thing right now. So that's over allocated for the things that I've set, but that's not a problem as we're just starting this net worth journey. So I think the plan moving forward for me now is to grow the growth portfolio out and keep adding money towards my Yield Max portfolio until I hit around 50%, and then keep adding to the growth portfolio, and then they're all going to level out over time. Then I can just keep plowing as much money into all the 3/4 portfolios I've got and keep compounding them over time. And we are seriously going to see my net worth grow over time. And I can't wait to just roll the dice 5 years later, because my next target, like we've just said, is £100,000. If it's not Christmas time, it's going to be early 2026. But if we can get it done for Christmas, that would be absolutely great. We may be struggling a tiny bit for Christmas, but we can definitely get it done in 2026. So guys, in case you missed it, on your screen right now will be my latest portfolio review. Please take a look if you haven't already watched it. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.